Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the AJS TV channel. It is Aston Villa away at West Ham United. Sorry, I just had something come up on my PC. Yeah, Villa versus West Ham. It is the Claret and Blue Premier League derby at the very least. And it is also, you could say, the Danny Ings derby. We will get into absolutely everything, including the return of Diego Carlos on the substitute bench for Aston Villa, which I'm very happy with. He's been out since, well, pretty much the start of the season. He played it in the Bournemouth game, and he got injured very, very early on. But he is finally on his way back. How you doing, CJ? As he said, AJ, what's good? Fresh Killer also before the stream today set up the Villa. I have no idea why he went on to say something about Will Still, but fair enough. Could you do the Discord link? I have a new account. I shall, actually. If anyone also does want to join the Discord, I know it's very early to say this, but feel free. Dancing Brave says, yes, bro, what's happening? Thanks for £2 already from Dean. He said 2-1 West Ham or Antonio 1-1, so I just need to do the Discord link. Hopefully that does work. We shall see if it does. Yeah, Ings may score. I am a bit worried. He is starting up front for West Ham. That is a little spoiler for you guys. You know what, CJ? I just provided another link because I don't think my bot wants to wake up. So just give me a second and I'll do that. Okay. Copy. If anyone does want to join it, feel free. You can just click this link here. I know the bot is amazing. So you can just copy and paste that, or if you go to Discord and you can type that code in, you'll be able to join the server where we talk. Not just football, but just everything in between. That just came through into my headphones. I have it muted on stream, sorry, because I use my desktop audio. That was so loud in my ear. Thank you, though. I appreciate it, Dean. I really do. It's all over my Twitter timeline, man. I cannot get away from Will Still. Fair enough. Ings goal, the 21st minute. All right, we'll get into the Villa lineup, and then obviously the West Ham one can follow. In goal for Villa, once again, Emi Martinez, Moreno, Mings, Konza, Matty Cash make up the back four. Jacob Ramsey, Douglas Luiz, Buendia, John McGinn, with Ollie Watkins and Leon Bailey up front. Bailey starting again. I don't know how I feel about that. The guy has been out of form. Duran again. I just think, like, why buy him if you're not going to play him? Like, why spend so much money on a 5-minute sub appearance, you know? I don't understand. I think it was it's a very bizarre decision to make in the January transfer window if you're not going to implement him. I thought the idea was a very slow transition into the squad, which, you know, I get that. So you bring him off the bench in the first few games, and then you slowly start him, especially when the players that you have in his position, other than Watkins, they've not been performing very well, right? We've had the most common front two since Ings has left anyway has been Watkins and Bailey in the 4-4-2. I think it's only been Watkins that has actually been working there personally. So that decision does baffle me, but that is what Unai Emery has picked. West Ham with a 4-2-3-1 with Ariella in goal, Kera, Zuma, I always forget to pronounce his name, Aguerd. Nayef Aguerd from the Moroccan national team, and Emerson. Soucek and Rice is the holding midfielder West Ham has been all season. Bowen, Paqueta, Benrahma, and the former villain Danny Ings is the lone striker, not Mikhail Antonio. So already I gotta say, Dean, unless Antonio comes off the bench, I don't even think he's on the bench for West Ham. Yeah, no. Well, Antonio will not be scoring against Aston Villa. I'm gonna say that because on the substitute bench for West Ham, it's Skamaka, and he's the only coverage because you've got Fornells in the midfield. Same with Cornet and Lanzini, but no strike. Well, no double striking options for West Ham. It's just Skamaka. So if he comes on, it'll be like for like, you would imagine. Thank God for no Antonio because he always scores against us. All right, I got to ask my opinion of the chat. What is your opinion on Mikhail Antonio? Someone who, I remember he went through a purple patch last year. He scored a lot of goals. And I do remember this one video on YouTube of a West Ham fan saying he'd rather have Antonio than Harry Kane. That was quite wild. thinking back, purple patches can really promote a player well above what they actually were. Yeah, he has fallen off since. He doesn't really have like something he's very good at. He has a lot of things he's okay at, but there's nothing Antonio has that I would say, you know what, he's the best at that. Or, oh, you know what, he's just as good as this top player for that. Like, he's not very quick. You could say he's like a target man, but there's stronger players. You could say something about his finishing, but I also don't think that's up there. Like, he doesn't have an attribute to me. Like, same with his heading. He scored a couple of headers, but I wouldn't say he's very good at headers. Like, he doesn't have anything he's really strong at. And I'm not overly surprised to see him, not score many goals. I will actually look. I'm going to look at Antonio's record, because I know, like I said, he went through a couple of months last year where he'd scored a lot of goals. But confidence does a lot of things. He did score 2 midweek for West Ham, but that was in the Conference League against AEK Larnaca. And I'm not going to be I'm going to be honest with you. I've never heard of that team. Antonio scored 3 goals this season, and 2 of them came in the midweek game. So I think that pretty much says it all. Good play, even though he fell off. Villa away at West Ham. Relegation team either 0-0 or 2-0 West Ham. It does feel like a game Villa would lose. I don't want to be that guy. I also don't want to be overly negative for no reason. But we do seem to beat the teams that sometimes I wouldn't expect us to. And then we'll follow that up with a poor result. So we've beaten Everton away 2-0, which, to be fair, is a good result, knowing their recent... I mean, they won yesterday. So, and against a very good Brentford team as well. So that's actually not a bad result for Villa. And then we beat Crystal Palace, and I know people will say they've been struggling, but Palace only lost 1-0 to Man City yesterday as well. So those are 2 very good results, right? And it is Aston Villa, you need to remember. So I'm very worried of a little drop-off today. West Ham are in need of a win. Like, there's no 2 ways about it. West Ham have to go to Villa, and not go to Villa. They already did do that. West Ham have to invite us and beat us. They can't respect us. They have to go for it. They're in the bottom 3. They're struggling. Moyes, his job, I'd say, is pretty much on the line. If they lose this, they're in some serious trouble. Leeds got a point yesterday, so they catch up a little bit. But some of these results for West Ham recently: 4-0 defeat to Brighton last week, 3-1 loss to Man United in the Cup. They had a bit of a respite. They did beat Nottingham Forest 4-0, but even that was surrounded by poor results against Tottenham and a draw against Chelsea and Newcastle. So they're a bit spotty. 1 league win in their last 5. And thankfully for them, they did win in the Europa Conference League. Maybe that will increase their morale a little bit. But I would expect Villa to go there. Look, I do expect us to win today, right? I'm going to say it now. I'll get your predictions in the chat. I want to see them. I think we will win this 2-1. I think we should win this 2-1. But like I said, it is Aston Villa. Expect the unexpected is what I will say. I didn't expect us to beat Tottenham, and we did. I expect us to beat West Ham, will we? That is the $1 million question. Other games today: Fulham versus Arsenal, Manchester United versus Southampton. Those games are going to be live at the same time. We're going to be underway very soon. This game is not televised, unfortunately. So, we're going to have to find streams once again on the channel. The game that is televised is Fulham Arsenal. So, which I get because it's a London derby. I feel for the Man United fans as well, who have to go and do what we do, which is go online and watch. Mimi said either 2-1 or 1-1 draw. I'm guessing 2-1 Villa, but I can't I can't say for sure. He's going to get the first goal. If we were to win 2-1, I'd fancy an Ollie Watkins goal. You know, the guy's been on form. I know he missed a sitter against Palace. And I really hope that doesn't affect him. But I think if we were to score today, it will be an Ollie Watkins goal. 100%. We are about to be underway, and we're just going to tick this over. Give me a second. Where is it? My timer. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. So when the timer comes on, it will appear there. But we will be underway very, very shortly. Mimi said 2-1 to Villa, up the Villa. If it's not going to be a Watkins goal, I can see it being Buendia. He's one of our... I know Watkins is our top goal scorer with 8 goals. I think Buendia is on 4. So like the idea of a Buendia goal also seems a little bit more likely to me. I don't have a stream, so I'm going to do my usual. Guys, in the chat, if you do have a site that you use, feel free to tell people. It's not even feel free. I'd like you to tell people in the live stream, and we can all watch it together. I'll pin the comment, and people can go there until it either goes down or we just stay there the whole time. But yeah, I'm trying to find a stream for it already. It's really annoying. The last time I went to, it was EPL something. And they had every game but Villa. I instantly got access to like Chelsea. The Chelsea's game against Leeds, I think. And then like a minute later I found another one and I'm like, I just want Villa, man, really? I did say this. It would be Ollie Watkins, I think. West Ham, I think they'll score. I think it feels very perfect for Danny Ings to score today. West Ham in trouble. Ings is the man who you can always rely on, and I think Danny Ings will score for West Ham today, which will hurt. I don't think he would celebrate, but if he does, we'll see. How you doing, the Villa player? What's good? What is good? I'm already trying to find a stream of the game today. I'll quickly go over the games yesterday. Obviously, as you lot know, Gary Lineker wasn't on Match of the Day, which was quite funny, I can't lie. I fully respect to Gary and everyone who decided to pull out. I just thought it was funny that there was a 20-minute show of Match of the Day and not a single voice was said. That was so surreal. Bournemouth beat Liverpool 1-0. Liverpool's just such a weird club. In a season where they beat Bournemouth 9-0 at home, they lose 1-0 away. How does that make any sense? A season where they beat Man United 7-0 and then lose to a team in the bottom 3 within a week. Only Liverpool. Only Liverpool. I've already found a stream for Fulham versus Arsenal and Man United Southampton. Don't be the same shit. I swear to God. I think I've gone through the same thing as last time. I've managed to find streams for the other games. I have not found one for Aston Villa yet, which is ridiculous. Yeah, Villa, Southampton, Man United has 8,000 viewers. Arsenal Fulham has 11,000. No Villa. No, I don't have a stream just yet. I have, like I said, I got streams for the other 2 games. I'm just not finding one for Villa, which is a little bit annoying. Twitter's really good for live streams as well. I always check Twitter. Always check Twitter. It's very useful. But not right now, apparently. 2-1 win, Danny Ings goal early on. It's going to happen. We'll see. I worry about us going a goal down. West Ham will hang on to absolutely anything. They're in desperate need. They got hammered by Brighton. They won in midweek. I have a feeling if they get an early goal, we could be up against it a little bit today. I'm trying to find a stream, guys. If you guys are watching a stream, and it works very well, please do let the chat know. It would be very much appreciated. I'm going to start going on websites now because I've had a scan through Twitter and I can't find anything. There's not been goals in any of the games in the Premier League so far. Norwich lost 1-0 at home to Sunderland. The sacking of Dean Smith, it might pay off. It might not. They'd actually been going on a little bit of a run. And then a shock defeat to Sunderland today at home. Sees them just outside the playoffs. Alright, what we're going to try first. I'll try my usual Total Sport it. Look, this works like 20% of the time. But when it does work, it works very well. I just found one called Today's Score, but it stopped saying... No, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. My problem as well is some will start working and then stop. And it's so annoying. Or some will start really well and then start to buffer. How frustrating. There's no way he's goals up again. I absolutely refuse to believe it. Just for that, I'm going to check it just for that comment. But there's no way. Oh my god. Has someone got the, Is this like a different domain name? I wonder. Well, I'm on He's Goal. He'sgoal.tv. I can't remember what the actual last site was called. To be quite honest, I just knew it was He's Goal. The format is almost the same. It has a match card. I'm trying to play it, and it's I'm just getting 3 dots over and over again. I can never be really sure. AJ, you're a Villa fan. Oh, I wonder. I know. I like to keep you guys guessing, of course. What can I say? MM Footy. I'll try that. So annoying. So annoying. Yeah, his goal is just not playing anything. It's just like, yeah. Okay, well that is 1 down. I will, while I'm on Total Sport, I'll try the first link. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. It usually works. It's just bad quality, or like it gets taken down, or like the commentary is in like a different language, or there's always something wrong with He's Goal. Not He's Goal. With Total Sport, something always goes wrong. Out of sync commentary. That's another one that's happened. I found a website called AXS Core. Alright, you monitor how that goes. If it's good, I'll join it. If not, then we'll leave it. Alright, I'm about to try MM Footy now. MM Footy, again, is quite similar. Can be utter goldmine. Can be an absolute utter goldmine. But it can also be utter shite. Joey says he's got one. What is it called? We'll see. Again, I will not recommend something until I know. It's a small screen, but you see the game perfectly. Like I said, I'll have to review it. I'll have to review it. Nearly 10 minutes of the game has been played. I will actually, while I'm waiting, I'll look at the stats of the game so far to see if there's anything significant that has happened. 64% of the ball to Villa, but we haven't had anything. We've not even had a shot. West Ham have had one, which went wide. Yeah, very flat opening to the game, but more possession. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, I'm gonna try this thing. I'm already gonna load up Total Sport. Not Total Sport. I keep saying that. MM Footy. I'll load this one up. And I'll bounce from one to the other, and if it works, then it works, and I don't need the other links, but I'll still remember them. Scene goal. AJ, I sent a link above on Twitter, mate. Use that. Oh, the link probably didn't work. Sometimes links don't send properly. So just send it to me on Discord. I think you still have my Discord, so just send it to me there. If you found one on Twitter, is literally the place I'd rather go. Twitter is very good for live streams. It's just they do get taken down, but they're usually less than a minute behind, and it's fully HD. I don't know why it's always Twitter that's the case, but that is the case. Come on, MM40, I believe. I believe in the MM40, please work. Clicking play. 3 dots. And still nothing. Oh, you sent it. Alright, I'll look. Oh, you are the GOAT. You absolutely are the GOAT. Guys, I have found something. Well, not me actually. I haven't found it, but someone else has found something. I'll copy the video address. Well and truly the GOAT. I don't know if this would work. You can try that. I just don't know if it will work as a link, but we'll see. Other people can tell me if it works. Okay. Quality is not amazing, but I'm not going to turn anything down. If I just click this link, does it give me... Oh, yeah, the link is fine. Yeah, you click the link. If you want to watch it with me, feel free. It works. Happy days. I told you, I don't bullshit. If someone gives me a link, I provide everyone else. I always do this. Some people like to gatekeep links and stuff, and will just give you instructions. I'd just rather be up front, you know? Yeah, the quality is... Yeah. Paul, I love that. I love that. Oh, man. Villa in the dreaded third kit. Do you guys remember how many years we went without winning in the third kit? Oh, what a load of bollocks. I think they're only going to temporarily cover this. But it says, click description link to watch full match live HD. There's no way they're going to keep that on for more than like 5 seconds. Come on, man. I will follow this account now. AJ, they usually stay on for... Oh, great. Okay, it has just gone off. How you doing as well? The Villa AVFC, what's good? So 10 minutes gone here. Yes, less than a minute, like I said. Twitter streams are very good. Buendia goes backwards. Just going to get the lineups of both teams. Give me a second. I think I know the West Ham numbers. I just want to make sure. See, anything about bad quality, all you get is a number, and I think I know the numbers. But I would rather not say a player wrong. Wonder why West Ham have been struggling so much this season compared to how well they were doing last season. I don't get it. That's why I just watch you. Fair enough. Plus, I'm just gonna say, I just say how it is. Commentators, 1, they can't swear. 2, they're not biased to any team. Where I can be, at least momentarily, and I'll just tell you how it is. Chance of West. Oh, terrible cross. They've got a corner out of nothing, though, I gotta say. Ben Rama, that is a very poor ball on the left from Ben Rama, which was aimless, and it's took a deflection, has gone out for a corner. Pretty much a gift. They've started well, to be fair, at least from what I've seen West Ham. They've got the crowd on their team. They take the corner short, cross comes in, header away, very strong. I think it was an Ollie Watkins header away at the near post. Villa, at least in the later stage of the games, and even sometimes what we've just seen then, will have absolutely everyone back defending corners. Which is, quite rare. That's quite rare in football. You usually have like 1 on the halfway line, maybe 2. The striker will stay with like 1 or 2 defenders of the other team on the halfway line. But Villa don't defend that way. Cross comes in from Bowen. Oh, good pick out, but the shot goes over. Ben Rama frees the bird at the back post. He just doesn't catch the shot very well, but the defending there from Villa was poor. Lovely dig out from Maguire over across to Jared Bowen. He takes on his man, drills a ball. What a pick out! I gotta say, that finish is shocking. That finish is absolutely shocking, considering how good of a ball that is. The marking is dire. Matty Cash letting his man go. I don't even know what Matty Cash is doing there. Cash is just standing in front of Emmy as the cross comes in. Ben Rama has all the time in the world, and he just lashes it over on the volley. I think, well, the commentators just took words out of my mind. I think he probably had time to take down the ball. Like, he had all the time in the world. Not a single Villa player anywhere near him. He had time to take it. Maybe it's a bit more difficult saying it than actually performing it. But I think he could have took a touch and then took a shot across goal. Hitting it on the volley. I don't know. I think he had just enough space and time to do like a quick settle touch. Get yourself under control and leather it across goal. I see a bit more Duran. I mean, I don't know why Duran's not been playing, Peter, to be honest. Duran, when he's come off the bench, I think he's been very good. He's strong, he's athletic, he's fast, wonder of a left boot, hits a proper hard shot. And I think with Bailey's form, I think he's more than deserved. Ramsey for Villa. Pass is cut out by Souček. Long ball to Ings, but Emi Martinez gets there first. Good press from West Ham. Mings forces the ball to go back to Emi. Oh, the Villa give it away really poorly again. We struggle with presses. I gotta say, we're getting away with a couple of things. We struggle with the press, and then West Ham only momentarily won the ball back, but a heavy touch put it out of play for a Villa throw-in. I like us playing out from the back, but only against some teams. I do worry when a team presses really well. I think back at that Leicester game where we just couldn't deal with them. We just could not deal with them. And, a team on confidence, if West Ham get an early goal here, on confidence, I do worry. Bro thinks he's funny. Duran against City was wonderful. Put Duran on at 60 minutes, give him a proper run. Duran is quality. Should be starting for us to keep playing next year. Then you'll comment. And Mings versus Ings. What's really funny is the guy who says that has a worse one than me. It's like a little inside joke. It's Paqueta. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, Watkins. Watkins should have done more there. Watkins actually won the ball off Paqueta and then wasn't strong enough to hold him off. So we let them off. With, a poor touch from someone like Paqueta or long ball. Emi has to come off his line again to win the ball back. This time Ings is offside though. 16 minutes gone here. Villa, I gotta say, they're not giving me a lot of confidence here. The high line of Villa, though, is causing at least a couple problems for West Ham. I wouldn't say Ings is overly quick. I mean, I've seen a lot of Danny Ings at Villa, obviously. I know he's not the fastest. But I still remember that Wolves game where he caught the high line of Wolves out and... Oh! Yes! Ollie Watkins scores a header! Yes! What a goal! Wow. Cross from the left. Ollie Watkins flicks a header on goal and it bounces over the reach of Areola. And a goal out of absolutely nothing for Aston Villa. We have not threatened them at all. We have not threatened them at all today. And the first really good ball in is nodded home by Ollie Watkins. What? Oh my God. Alex Moreno Alex Moreno, you beautiful, sexy Spaniard. What a ball. What a ball. And that header, I called it. I said if we were to score today, it'll be Ollie Watkins. I know he missed a sitter against Palace, but, I mean, I think this is more than a purple patch, really. What a goal. That header is almost unsavable. Because the way that is it's literally bounced over the reach of Areola. Villa lead by a goal to 0. I will say, though, I will repeat it, it has been a little bit against the run of play. We've not really done anything. We've had a lot of the ball, but we've not threatened. It's just an absolute wand of a ball. Sorry, wand of a ball from Alex Moreno onto the head of Ollie Watkins, who places it past Areola. Lovely, lovely Villa goal. And that is Ollie Watkins' 9th goal of the season. Incredible. Yeah, super cross. I mean, if you're going to look at it from a West Ham point of view, why is Moreno allowed so much time to pick out that cross? Like, and the commentator, rather than, well, point out the fact they didn't block the cross, the commentator here is questioning the West Ham marking as well, which also, it's not great. I don't think that was the biggest problem. You just can't allow, you know, a fullback on the overlap to have all that time. Because even a defender like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I would say, you know, is not the best at crosses, probably can pick out a good ball there if he's under no pressure. And like Moreno, he's pretty good at crossing. So I just did that as a death sentence for West Ham. It's not on TV in the UK. I'm watching it on a stream. I did pin the link if you want to watch it with me. Lovely ball from Watkins. Dougie Luiz gets his pocket pick. Villa still keep it. Ramsey, shot comes in. And well high and wide by Leon Bailey. Coming up to the 20th minute, it's West Ham United 0, Aston Villa 1. And it is the goal scorer, Ollie Watkins. At 6 goals in 7 games now for Ollie. 6 in 7. Incredible. Moyes gains another wrinkle. I love that. Short look. If there's any West Ham fan in the chat, I'd love their perspective. But even if you're not a West Ham fan, surely Moyes has to go if they lose this. How on earth has David Moyes kept his job? Like, for so long? I know their season last year was good, but they're in some serious relegation trouble. Like, and the way they capitulated against Brighton last week was just unacceptable. Here comes Villa again with Watkins. Watkins dancing. Watkins on the byline. Good tackle by Kurt Zuma. And Villa get a corner. We're looking really good. We're looking really, really good out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. This game is one of those games where you can start to worry as a Villa fan. Because I've seen it before where, you know, the home crowd start pushing their team, and our passing doesn't have a lot of confidence on it. We got away with, like, you know, not the cleanest of plays out from the back on a couple of occasions. I did start to worry, and then a brilliant cross out of nowhere and we lead. Wild corner comes in for Aston Villa. Areola claims out the sky. It's not a great corner, and West Ham could even hit us on the break. 1-0 Arsenal as well at Fulham. Yeah, Craven Cottage will not be too happy, except for that the away end and that weird neutral bit next to the away end, which I don't understand at all, but whatever. Digne getting worried on the bench. We still love you. By the way, here's a weird little Villa fact for you. Luca Digne is the only Villa defender to score a goal this season. And it wasn't even from, like, as you lot know, it's not even from a corner. It was a free kick against Man United. So Mings, Konza, none of them have scored a header. Chance of Villa. Another decent ball into the box, which gets half cleared. Dougie Luiz takes the ball past 2, but can't take it past the 3rd. He's trying to do too much. It's all Villa. This goal has absolutely rattled West Ham. That fight that West Ham was showing before the goal has just completely evaporated. Completely evaporated. Villa still have it. Luiz, lovely ball out wide. Here's Alex Moreno, again with lots of room. Moreno! What was that? Heavy touch from Moreno. That's a shame. Moreno should have done a lot more there. All the time in the world, and he takes just a horrible touch, which allows the defender to come and swipe the ball from his feet. Oh man, yeah. This West Ham team, you can tell, a little bit mentally fragile, at least for the moment. You can't get your confidence affected that easy, especially when you're in a relegation dogfight. You know, goal for your opponent, you got to spur you on to, you know, run that extra yard, you know, make that extra tackle, fight more. And if anything, I've seen Villa grow into this more since the goal. And now I can't see the game because they once again would like to plug their dodgy website. So I have to wait for the cover to go away. 25 gone here. It is West Ham United 0, Aston Villa 1. Ollie Watkins' header is the difference between the two sides. I'm guessing... Well, if you're going to say that, I'm guessing there is a West Ham goal coming up very, very soon. Corner comes in for West Ham. Martinez flaps at it. Oh, it's off the line. And that looks like a penalty. It is. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We go... From 1 second, we clear the ball off the line. You think you get away with it. And then we foul in the box. Is it Leon Bailey? If it was Leon Bailey as well. There's no way. Leon Bailey! Oh, Paqueta's gone down too soft there. Unless there's another angle from the back. I think that's really soft from Paqueta. I need to see this again. So Bailey's got hot. That's soft for me. That is soft for me. I mean, it's clumsy from Bailey. Bailey should do... Look, he's got to do a little bit better there. You can't afford to give a referee a decision like that. Yeah, VAR are going to have a look at it. I think it's soft. Personally, I think it's soft. But it's not a clear and obvious error by the referee to give it. So this will probably stand. Wait, what? I just told Bailey to go away. Yeah, it will be given. So it's a Saeed Benrahma penalty for West Ham. And again, a bit like when Villa scored against Run of Play, it's probably going to be a West Ham goal against Run of Play. They've not done anything. I was just questioning their mentality because it had been all Villa since the goal. But I'm guessing it will be once again the same fate. Benrahma scores. Good pen. West Ham are level. Out of nothing. Again, it's like I said, a goal out of nothing. Very, very clumsy by Leon Bailey, who shouldn't be playing anyway. That's probably the most annoying thing. He's literally shouldn't be playing anyway. Someone who, you know, has not been on form. Someone who can't really find a position to play in a 4-4-2. But he gets rewarded time and time again. Yeah, look. I would say the penalty's soft. I'm going to say that. Yeah, it's very soft. I've seen a lot. I'm trying to think. Like, I'm taking my Villa glasses off. Would I give that? Probably not. Even without trying to be biased. I'm just trying to see, does he catch his ankle? No, he doesn't. That's soft. No, I'm sorry. It's too soft for me. There's no way that's enough to pull someone over. There is no way that is enough, right? To pull someone to the ground. Like, come on, man. If that was sorry, not against Villa. It was against Villa. If that was a penalty given for Villa, I'd be saying the exact same thing. That's really soft. Really soft. But whatever. West Ham are level. And, well, this game will become very hard to predict. Like I said, West Ham were probably on top when Villa scored. And Villa were definitely on top when West Ham scored. So, this game just swings roundabouts, really. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope so, JJ. I really do. Show your cam. I am. Hello. You can see me. Why is he defending anything? Well, he defends. We get everyone back to defend set pieces, which is something I question anyway, because most teams will have, their quick players on the halfway line when they defend corners. But Emery's system is to have as many bodies back as necessary, it seems. Which you've just seen the downside of that. You get clumsy tackles. I don't think Bailey did anything specifically wrong there, but you've given the referee a decision to make, whether that's a good one or a bad one. You've allowed Ben Rama to kind of go into you a little bit, and yeah. Well, no, it was Paqueta, wasn't it? So it won't. Ben Rama took the penalty. I don't know. I'd like to see people on Twitter also agree with me there. I'm going to look at that halftime. Chance of West Ham. Pass is intercepted. Oh, Emmy doesn't get there. What is going on? Well, Emmy doesn't get there cleanly. He does just enough to give West Ham a corner. Now Villa look rattled since the goal. Oh, that's such a dodgy deflection as well. And then Emmy tries to go out. What a mess. I'm watching the game on the stream. You can click the pinned comment if you want to watch it with me. Jared Bowen corner for West Ham United, left footed. He hammers it in. Header away at the near post. I thought West Ham were trying to have an attempt on goal there. It was looking like a moment potentially for Kero. Bowen's cross is deflected away by Dougie Luiz. West Ham could launch another one into the box. They do. It's a good header. And wide by Kurt Zuma. That was a very dangerous ball. Very dangerous ball in, and Kurt Zuma tries to direct it in the goal. Yeah. We're looking just a little bit rattled. Zuma is free. Completely free. Where is the marking? Again. Where is the marking? Like, Kurt Zuma from that free kick gets away from Mings and Konsa and should do better. He probably should hit the target there. Mike says, I would leave Bailey higher on a corner. He's one of the worst players in the air I've ever seen anyways. Emmy is trash until and unless it's Argentina. I don't agree with that. I think for Argentina he's had better games. But his first season at Villa, don't forget he had 15 league clean sheets. That's pretty good, to be fair. I think he's been not as good. You can't blame him for the goal. He gets like... The only thing I would say is when the corner comes in before he gets cleared off the line, he gets like half a glove on it. And then he had that little madness moment like a moment ago with Suche. But he's very consistent. I just don't like it when he goes to ground way too early. People round Emmy all the time. Happened 3 times against Leicester in the same game. Happened against Crystal Palace last week, but the offside flag went up. 50, yeah, exactly. 15 clean sheets as a Villa goalkeeper in this day and age is mental. I'm just saying. Is Moreno? Moreno back to Mings. 32 gone here. It is West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1. A Watkins header, I should say, put Villa 1-0 up. And a Benrahma penalty equalised for West Ham. It has been very end-to-end both teams have had their fragile moments, and both teams, like I've said, have scored probably at the time when it was against run of play. Villa had wait, I've read that. Villa had a great history of keepers. I like Emmy. Would you want Funny question. It says a lot about someone's professional career when the first thing you type after their name and it comes up with like disastrous moment or own goal or something like that. It's not great. A bit like the Karius treatment, but thankfully not as like widespread. Enkelman will just always be known for that horrible mistake. And it's unfortunate as that is, because I've heard actually, like I was very young when he was the goalkeeper, and I heard other than that moment, he actually was like not bad. But it's all anyone will remember him for. So yeah, I find that question quite amusing. If I could have a keeper back in their prime, at least, probably if you go by my era of keeper, I would say Bosnich. But I'm talking when I was a kid, so I don't know. In my era of actually watching Villa, I started watching when I was 9. And it was Brad Friedel at the time, and I don't think we've had a keeper better than Brad Friedel. You could argue and say Emmy, but we've not had a clear keeper better than Brad Friedel. Yeah, so Bosnich is an obvious choice, like I said, but a little bit before my time. Spink, properly before my time. Schmeichel, it didn't have that long at Villa. I know he scored for Villa. I think the only Premier League goalkeeper that we've ever had score for us. But, I mean, most teams don't even have that. He scored from a corner. I'm trying to think of any other keeper. Sorensen was awful. We had Scott Carson on loan. He was also not great. We've had... Oh, Brad Guzan, shocking. I will say, look, people won't agree with this. Guzan, I think, was the worst. Guzan was absolutely dire. I remember he had one good season. I think it was after we recalled him from Hull. He had one good season. And he just... After that, he was just pitiful. I still remember Guzan. Nyland's better than Guzan. I still remember Nyland in the Leicester game. Where he played out his skin. Nyland is clear of Guzan. I don't care. Yeah, that Leicester game with Nyland was amazing. I'll never forget that. Kalinic was also shocking as well. Kalinic was terrible. Very inconsistent, but still not bad. Galini. I do remember. I was at Villa Park. I don't know if any of you guys remember in the Championship. We played, I think, was it Leeds? Or it might have been Huddersfield. Where Galini kicked the ball against one of their players and the ball went in the back of the net. Oh, that's a mistake, by the way. And the Villa game shot comes in. It's down the throat of Emmy. Again, Villa played out from the back there. A bit dodgy. There's a Moreno pass. Sorry, a bit late. He scored for Villa. Ollie Watkins scored his 6th goal in 7 games. For Aston Villa, and then it was a penalty to equalise for West Ham. Galini was good. Galini's actually improved since Villa as well. I think there's definitely a keeper in there. He just made like individual mistakes. Shay Given, if you guys remember. I remember as a kid, I watched a lot of Villa games when Given was in goal, and I'd always remember around the 80th minute, he'd have like James Collins or Richard Dunn or a defender with him. He would take his goal kicks because his hamstrings were just like too tight at that point. You know how wild that is? Like your keeper your keeper couldn't take goal kicks for like the final few minutes of a game. He's always used to be hurt. Chance for Villa. Moreno again down the left. Moreno's cross. Good ball! Oh, what a block that is. Well, Kera is in. Well, Kera's had a terror there because Moreno is absolutely killing him down the left-hand side. Oh dear, Kera. What is that? This is why we keep getting down the left. The defending has been shocking on the left-hand side. Yeah, I remember the mistake. Yeah, that mistake was dire. I photographed Sorensen, thought he was big. Then Stefan Potsma arrived next. Giant. So I remember Sorensen's probably a little bit more remembered at Stoke than Villa. But yeah, someone who just always used to drop clangers. David James as well, someone at Villa back in the day. He'd always have like a nightmare moment. Bjarnason, oh my god. Do you remember the... So I'm just having trips down memory lane now. Remember that Wolves battering? And Bjarnason scored a toe poke from like 30 yards across the floor. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, maybe like 25 yards. But he literally just toe poked the ball and it was like a daisy cutter. And it went in the back of the net. That was great. That was an amazing day, that was. The claret and blue mid-off. That is very true, Harry. Chelsea win. Chelsea beat a very shit Leicester team. And suddenly they think they're back. If we sell Martinez, I'd want at least 50 million to feel happy about it. Yeah, about the same. Get into... I know that's humour. But even that is funny. Oh, Connor, by the way, guys, Connor Hurahan. You'll all know it, but there's non-Villa fans. Look up Villa West Brom in the playoffs. Hurahan hit one of the cleanest left-footed shots you'll ever see. I lost my voice that day. That was amazing. I was covered, absolutely covered in alcohol when I watched that game. And I lost my voice. That's amazing. One of the best days watching Villa, especially after we went a goal down, and like it was super quiet and everyone was miserable. But Conor Hurahan, oh my god, what an absolute wand of a left boot! Conor Hurahan's goal against the Scum is a goal I'll always remember. That's another one. Yeah, another one there. I was at that Wolves game and it was mental goal from Bjarnason, however you say his name. Yeah, I've heard his Icelandic and there's a lot of letters in there. But yeah, Bjarnason was very good for Villa. McGinn goal against Sheffield Wednesday. Very good goal. It's just we lost the game. Very Villa, isn't it? To have a goal as good as that mean absolutely nothing. I do think that's quite funny. In the same game as well, people forget Adam Reach scored from like 35 yards within like the first minute or two. Like there's 2 wonder goals in that game, but only one ever gets remembered. Sigurdsson clear. Okay. Unfortunately. Of course. Of course. He was good. He was a good player. Obviously, I don't condone what he allegedly did, but he was actually a good player. I always thought, especially for Swansea. Maybe not at Everton. I hope Harry knows I can go back to all these comments if Villa beat Chelsea. I hope he knows that. Is Alex Moreno gets inside the box. Good pick out, actually. Chance! Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins had the ball in front of goal from about 4 yards out and he puts it straight at Ariella. If you're going to keep spamming after time out, I'm sorry. There is no need. You can ask me a question, but if you spam, then I'm not going to answer that said question. Thank you. Big up the mod. Yeah, that Watkins miss actually pains my soul. Absolutely pains my soul. Now he's Bone at the other end. Good defender from Moreno. Moreno's probably been our best player today. Moreno defense into attack has been phenomenal. And the fact Luca Digne started ahead of Moreno is still very wild. Just to think about. Aston Pillar aren't ready for April 1st. You won't beat us and Chelsea are back. So Harrison is a Chelsea fan. They are battling mid. I can't believe we didn't get the 007 with Mudryk. I'm very sad. Very sad. Payson Pount was left out of the squad despite being fit, part of noseball. The only W that you've said, is Mount abuse. I have been against Mount for such a long time. I have been anti-Mount for literal years, and people finally see the light. He's just average at everything. And I've said this over and over again. And he's finally being found out. Tears in my eyes. Yeah, I know. But I'm still allowed to get my opinion on Mason Mount. And that is it. 43 gone here. West Ham 1, Villa 1. I gotta say that Watkins chance again. Feels like the Palace game. Here's Watkins. Sorry, Ramsey into Watkins again, who's gone down. Ref. Watkins trying to claim for a penalty with a challenge from Emerson. So I'm gonna see, does he get the ball here? Oh, it's a good tackle actually. Now, to be fair, that's a great tackle. That is a great tackle. Villa get a throw in. Moreno. 1-2. And then we force all the way back to Mings. What is that load of shit, Villa? From our own corner flag. A throw in, and we're just forced all the way backwards like that. Refresh your link. You're a few... Oh, wait. Am I a few minutes behind? Am I? I will refresh it. We'll see. I'm a few minutes behind because it's I'm watching on Twitter, but I'll doubly make sure anyway. Yeah, I'm a minute behind. That's how Twitter streams work. Is Moreno left-footed ball in again? Watkins just couldn't quite get a header on goal. Frustrating. West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1. We've had a lot of the ball this game. And we've had a fair few chances. And we probably should be winning, but it is the Villa way, unfortunately. A dodgy dive from Paqueta has earned West Ham a point so far. Maybe not. Is Ollie Watkins? Oh, again, it's so scrappy here. Oh, Bailey's lost it, of course. But it's one back, though. This is so scrappy from Villa. Buendia. Good strength. Shocking ball, though. Surprised Paqueta didn't tumble on his feet there. Plays the ball to Bowen. Bowen against that Moreno, but they're both very quick. Moreno matches it. Very well done, Alex Moreno. Very well done. Oh, my God. If that's Luca Digne... Bowen scores. Digne's still sprinting on the halfway line if that's Digne. Very good for Moreno. Matches Bowen's pace. Love that. Absolutely love that for Moreno. West Ham do get a corner though. At the very least for their efforts. Fulham 0, Arsenal 3 by the way. Is absolutely wild. That game is over already. What a game to pick for the live one. One that is literally game over. Oh, Ings and Buendia are fighting. I'm guessing this will be it until half time. Like I said, I'm about a minute behind, so we'll see. Ings again. Buendia and Ings are just wrestling. Corner comes in. Head. That's a punch away from Martinez. Cross comes in, deflected off Cash. Corner kick to West Ham. Top 6 bias to Arsenal game. Like, I get why they're interested, because Arsenal, you know, they could win the league, right? I understand that. Oh, but I don't know, man. I just feel like that game was just always going to be an Arsenal win. That is half time. There's the whistle on my stream. And it is West Ham 1, Aston Villa 1. What can I say about that game? What can I say? We've had a lot of the ball. We've had a fair few chances. Even though Watkins scored, this is the typical Ollie Watkins story, isn't it? Watkins scores the harder chance and misses the easier one. And we've had that many times. And we've had it again. I don't understand. I don't understand how Watkins can do something so good and then miss such a poor shot. But he gets in great positions. I'm going to say that. Look, the fact that he misses loads of chances is, it's heartbreaking. But he gets those chances because he's always in the right position. He's always in the right place. And I still back him because that's 6 goals in 7. And, he had another chance, like I said, to make it 2-1. The ball's played into his feet, past the penalty spot, and he puts it straight at Areola. If he puts it in either corner, it's a goal. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We should try. So I'm just reading through my comments. I'm having the average Leon Bailey performance in my Pro Clubs team right now. To be honest, I don't remember the last time we beat West Ham. Won't be surprised if we lose today. Yeah, our West Ham record is pretty weird. We just don't seem to win there very often at all. We always seem to, even though we play well there. I remember under the COVID season where we were by far the better team and Watkins missed a penalty. Then, the time before that, we drew with them to stay up. I think we lost there last year. Yeah, we did lose that. We got battered at their ground last year. I remember that. That was not fun. So yeah, how great. It is time for Bailey to leave now. Let's try and use Bailey as part of a deal for someone else, maybe. Bailey has been shit. I'm just gonna say it how it is. Bailey has been shit. And it's very difficult for me to keep backing him when we have Duran on the bench, right? And when he literally cost us a goal today. It's like it's hard to forgive all the chances that he's missed and all the times he's lost the ball, but when he's given goals away as well, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. Watkins missed a penalty and scored a goal deemed offside because he had his arms trying to get out of a Nogbonna bear hug. I remember that. Yeah. Well, yeah, we got scammed that game. I was very upset on Twitter. So I'm not the biggest fan of West Ham, and the fact they beat us as well with a deflected goal. By the way, have you seen how bad West Ham's away form is? Now, I don't think I'm mistaken when I say this. West Ham's only away win this season was against Villa. You know how annoying that is? You know how annoying that is. West Ham are the joint worst team away in the Premier League. And we let them beat us. 50% of their points away have come at Villa Park. What an absolute load of shite. I really have like a little dislike for West Ham. I shouldn't really, but we just seem to always have this shit with them. They're utterly dire until they play us, and suddenly they're different. Bailey's good. None of you people know ball. He always scores. Now you're just saying he's rubbish because he gave a pen. I mean, look, I'm not reactionary. Some people might be. This isn't a one-off game though. Bailey just hasn't been great this season. Period. And look, if he's still being picked by Unai, I will still continue to back him. But I'm allowed to question when he's playing like shit. And he is playing like shit. Like I'm allowed to say it, you know? AJ, do you have a break at halftime or on a commode? Oh, break. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Um, no, I do not. That would be very funny. That would be very funny. Bailey's been shocking most of the games this season. It's just what have we benefited from having Bailey this season? He missed an open goal against Wolves. Granted, on his weaker foot, but he has missed an open goal to win the game. He has so many games this season where he's just like ran into a brick wall. Everton as well, even the game that we won, right? It's very easy to forget bad performances when you win. But even Everton away, he was shit. Like, it wasn't, we didn't win because of him. He came off, we looked better. Like, I don't know. I do like Bailey. I think there is a player in there. But he can't play the position he wants at Villa. Because, well, we play a 4-4-2, and he's not a striker, and he's not a right mid. So he's just going to have to either adapt or move on. Anyway, I've kind of just spoke about Bailey over and over again. It's the same old story, though, with Villa, where we will have chances, we'll do all the good stuff, you know, have the possession, have our good transitions from defense into attack. And then it's just like one lapse in concentration and it goes. And that's it. That's literally just one lapse, gone. We got a little bit fortunate. The only other chance West Ham had was a cross to the back post, which Ben Rama was free and he put it over. And that was like a warning sign, I suppose. But at the same time, Watkins missed a sitter, so I think they cancelled each other out. Well, if anything, you know, the Villa sitter was way worse. I don't think so. Duran will look this Duran bingo. Let's have Duran bingo, guys. I reckon Duran comes on 75th minute. What do you guys say? Tell me in the comments. Tell me in the live comments for the Duran bingo. What time does he come on? Does he come on now? 60, 70? 82nd. That's very Villa. Yeah, 82nd minute, and it will still be 1-0 when he comes on. Yeah, 69. If it's around that, I don't mind. It's just when it's like 5 minutes to go. It's so 97. Oh, 92nd minute would kill me. 92nd minute would actually kill me. 85th from... All right, we're going to time out. I think there's either the one person with two accounts or just two people together. But I'm going to... Oh, wait, I think... Oh, no. It was done by CJ. Never mind. CJ is the GOAT. Beat me to it. Thank you, CJ. I'd love to see Traore at some point. He's still injured though, I believe. Or he might be like coming back from it now. But when we got him back from loan, he was injured. He might have resumed full training. I'm not too sure. CJ is the GOAT. For all though, I think 65 is what I want. 82 is so realistic. I'm sorry, but that is so realistic, isn't it? That's such a Villa change to make when it's 1-1. You know, a game that we probably look. I'm gonna just predict what will happen. A game that we probably should win. We'll wait that long to make the changes to get the win. It'll be too late. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, I look at what people are saying on Twitter. I'm guessing people are complaining at the penalty. There's no way people think that was an actual completely fine penalty. I want to at least see people say it's soft. Get Bailey off, cheers, is the top comment. Bailey and Ramsey. Oh my god. Bailey and Ramsey, and it's just a meme of some advice: start learning Japanese or Chinese because you'll be playing there very soon. Great half by that stupid Bailey challenge. Should be winning from the Watkins chance. Play that second half, we win. Just give Bailey away. Hasn't put a good performance in since the Everton game 2-3 years ago. He's a 3 out of 10 every game. Never a penalty. Corruption. Bailey off, please, lads. We've been better and confident on the ball. Moreno's crosses are better and intimidating, but that pen was given away so easily by Bailey. He wasn't involved in game much though. Second half, we'll get a goal for sure. Emery been shouting and guiding. Yeah, that's another thing. All our chances have come down the left with Moreno. So what has Bailey actually done today at all? I'm even tempted to go on, and I never do this, go on SofaScore to see what he's statistically done today. Because I'm genuinely struggling. I'm genuinely struggling to name you something that he's done other than give a penalty away. Shock, Bailey with a very bad rating. 20 touches, 8 passes, 2 crosses, only 1 was accurate. And he's had an off-target shot. He's not dribbled past anyone, which is very weird as a forward who likes to run. I find that very bizarre. Possession. Oh my Christ. God, possession lost 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. Holy shit. Okay. Let's compare. Let's compare some of the stats from Leon Bailey. Like Ollie Watkins playing in the same position as Leon. 3 shots on target, a goal, obviously. 19 touches, a key pass, winning ground and aerial duels, a clearance off the line. Oh, that was it. That was before the goal. It was actually Ollie Watkins heading the ball off the line. I forgot to say that. Yeah, I think Duran has to come on. Cons is also getting quite bullied with his rating. I better see Kera get rinsed. How is Kera's rating not worse than that? Nah. We have been rinsing Kera. There's no way. They've given him a 6.8 and Aguirre has a 6.2. Bowen's 6.2. Why is this load of shite? Now, this is why football is done with the eyes, not with stats, right? This is why people say stats are for mugs, right? Because there's no way you can tell me that Jared Bowen is on a 6.2. Bowen has caused us so many problems. Bowen literally picked out Ben Rama with the ball on a silver platter in front of goal and he put it over. He scores that. Bowen's on a 7.0 with an assist. No way has Kera got a good rate. Like I said, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. There's no way. There is absolute... Kera's been rinsed. Like, have they not been watching the game? Alex Moreno has been having him time and time again down the left. I actually can't be asked. That has rattled me. And look, you could question Aguirre for this. Look, his marking for the goal's not great. But really? That's probably his, one mistake. And yes, it's cost a goal. But, Moreno, there's been 3 occasions I remember. Moreno has had a lot of time down the left to do anything. One of them caused the goal. 2 of them probably he should have done better with. And what? No, one could have done better with. One was brilliantly defended by, was it Souček or Aguirre actually coming back having to defend? I forget. But the fact that the rating isn't lower is so crazy. Emerson has had nothing to do. Emerson's had absolutely nothing to do. And has a good rating as well. Honestly. Look, Cash doesn't have a great rating, but I do remember Cash not marking his man at the back post for the Ben Rama shot. So fair enough, that could have been a goal. Concert with a 6.3 is a bit harsh, I think. Yeah, Moreno, I mean, you don't have to have eyes to know, other than Watkins, Moreno's been our best player. You take away the Watkins goal, it's literally Moreno. Watkins on a 7.8, Moreno on a 7.2. If anything, I'd swap that around. I think Moreno's been very good. Not at fault for absolutely anything. Not at fault for the goal. Who decides the ratings? People who work for the company, people who work for SofaScore, and it's based on like everything they do specifically. Like it might even be AI because it's based on like passes and just everything in the game, like the heat map as well. So it could be like AI generated, but which I really hope so, because there's no way a human person has given Kera a 6.8 for that. There is absolutely no way. Like, Kurt Zuma has been pretty good. 6.7. Zuma's won important headers. Souček Paqueta, fair enough. Ings on a 6.5, fair enough. Ben Rama scores a penalty, and he's apparently higher. This is what I don't get, right? Penalties, also goals will increase ratings, right? Every time. No matter what website, no matter what, goals will increase the player's match rating. When it's a penalty, I think it needs to be toned down a bit, because Ben Rama is on a 7.3. Bowen is on a 6.2. There is no way there's that much difference between the two. One took a penalty, one didn't. Yeah, we're about to be underway. Like I said, I'm over a minute behind. We are underway for the second half. West Ham kicking off. Like I said, though, if we cut out silly little mistakes and we play like we did... Oh my god, Amy's actually already been forced into a save. Oh, for Christ's sake. Cross come in and a shot has been saved by Martinez within literal seconds of the game. Yeah, we cut out silly mistakes, we win the game. It's that simple. We've been by far better than them. Matty Cash, man. Nah, seriously. People on about Ramsey and Bailey needing to learn Japanese and Chinese because that's where they're going, right? Matty Cash, he's on the same flight at this rate. His marking has been dire. His marking has been dire again. It's just started the second half. The first thing he's had to do, he's not touched the ball. The first thing he's had to do in the second half is mark Ben Rama. And he didn't do it. Yeah. Imagine we signed Bowen instead of that mug Bailey. I do remember when we were linked with Bowen, but Dean Smith didn't want to pay the money. I do remember that. That's a drop ball. As there was a clash of heads. As I was complaining about Villa, there was a clash of heads. West Ham are obviously not happy, but they never are. John McGinn for Villa. I've seen not a lot of John McGinn, to be fair. But I don't think he's played badly. Just not seen a lot of him. Here's Konsa. Villa playing out from the back. Once again, Konsa into Mings. Paqueta trying to press. Konsa again. Villa taking the time. Lovely turn by McGinn. That's better. Ramsey. This is good from Villa. It looks like training ground stuff because it's just like very neat, short, quick passes. Mings to Konsa now. Oh, it's like we're playing keep ball. That's very good from McGinn again. Shakes off two. Lovely ball. Lovely from McGinn. Early ball in from the left. What the hell is that? A shot from Buendia. That was a shot from Buendia. Fuck me. What is that? McGinn does so well. Rolls two West Ham players. Plays the ball out wide. Decent ball into the box. And then Buendia just hacks at it. Stuart Hill asks, is Carlos coming back worth getting excited about? Diego Carlos is a very good centre-back. My question is, in fact, I'll ask the chat. Would you... Ooh, that was a chance for West Ham there. Well cut out by Mings. This might even help the question. Would you take out Mings or Konsa for Carlos, or just not start him at all? I'd love to hear you guys and your opinions. I think the most common answer would be to take out Konsa and have Mings and Carlos. That's just a guess at what you guys are going to say. Konsa out. Konsa all day. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's probably be the most common answer to the question. Mings and Carlos could be such a good duo. Mings has a mistake in him, but he's been decent lately. You take Mings out this Villa team, we do struggle. As much as he does make mistakes, and he's probably one of the worst in the league for it, on his day, he's rock solid. And like, Mings and Carlos could be, like I said, such a strong duo. Konsa Mings just need to actually clear the ball. I think we've been told to just pass it around the back and build from there. So I don't think they want to, but I get what you mean. Cash into Bailey. First time we've seen Bailey. Can he beat a man? He's got 2 on him. He rolls it back to John McGinn. West Ham fans are saying shoot to Tyrone Mings for some reason. Villa still being patient. We've gone from left to right and now back down the left again. Luiz, lovely ball. Cut out by Kurt Zuma, and it'll be a throw into Villa with 40 minutes to go. Defo don't take out Mings, says Mark. You don't realise how important he is till he's gone. Yeah, I did kind of say that as well. We don't win many games without Mings. Our record without Mings is pretty worrying. So another great centre-back and play them with Carlos. If we get another defender, though, that's literally Chambers and Konsa completely gone. Same with Courtney House. Chance of Villa, terrible ball. It's behind Watkins, not in front of him. Or at least level with him. Could be a character for West Ham. Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried. It's Paqueta. It's a 3-on-3. Paqueta! Shocking ball. Benrahma keeps it in play, but that ball was terrible. Benrahma, and there's... Okay, they've just covered up the live stream with a promotion, so I have no idea. Bring back Zoom. Zoom. My brain's just gone. Zoom. I don't know who. I probably should know who that's in reference to, as I've been talking about a lot of Villa history today. Zebe! I was gonna say. 2-1 Serbia, 2-1 Serbia, 2-1 Zebe. Go. You had me so confused there. I was like, am I gonna be made out to be such an idiot when I don't know who this is? That was funny. But yeah, Twan Zebe for Villa was pretty good. To be fair, although that was mainly in the Championship, so I worry about the Prem with Twan Zebe. And I remember against was it Chelsea at Stamford Bridge where Twan Zebe was rinsed a little bit. Oh no, that probably was Mings thinking about it. I'm just trying to think of experiences of Twan Zebe. Well, at least negative ones, so I don't just get caught up with nostalgia. House and Chambers aren't gonna... Yeah, they're not. They're good backup, that's it. Bailey's moves much more central, it seems here. Well, we needed to do something. Long ball played forward. Oh, he's won it! Bailey cross, header away. I have no idea how Bailey actually got there. West Ham get away with it. Oh, then a poor pass. McGinn gets it back and then loses it. On a lovely long ball, and Villa, again, we could be in trouble if the pass is good. Bowen against Moreno, pulls it back. Paqueta with a very weird pass out wide to Danny Ings. Don't think that was the pass Ings wanted. Paqueta, shocking ball. This is the battle of mid. I can't lie. This is what the kids call these days mid. It's just a lot of mid going on. I can't lie. Both sides just have toothless attacks right now. Passing has been pretty dire in the second half from both Villa and West Ham. Why are you watching it? Hi Sarah, I'm watching it on Twitter right now. I have posted the link as a comment if you want to watch it with me. Mike says, I wonder if Unai pulled Bailey in a bit since everything down the left and he was not even in the play. Maybe. I think making him more central might get him involved a bit more. And I think we've seen that a little bit. So yeah, you could be right about that. Could be right. Guys, 53 of you in the live stream. If you guys could click that like button, I'd very much appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. If you're new, if you're a Villa fan, a West Ham fan, or just a fan of football, it would really help support the channel and it'd mean the world to me. So if you could do that, that would be amazing. Another long ball forward for West Ham. Martinez out to it. I got to say, with the high line, you have to execute it perfectly. And one thing I will give Emmy is that he understands that if that ball is just a little bit too long, he has to fly out his line. Sorry, fly off his line to get there. Because if he doesn't, we'll concede. So Emmy does have that really good understanding of the back line. And Unai Emery has constructed it pretty well. I think the only time it just didn't work was the Man United game away in the Cup with the second string team. But I think that was just because they weren't really good enough to play the system. Digne would have snuffed that out, but given none of the forward... Digne would have snuffed that out, but given none of the forward fun of Moreno. Neither of us want to attack. We're on the road and they are bottom three, so it makes sense. Yeah, West Ham will look at every game as, you know, they can't afford to lose. So when you're in the bottom three, you have two ways of looking at things. Point gained or 2 points dropped. In a game, look, let's be real. West Ham haven't been great. They have a chance now, though. Bloody hell. What a save. I nearly cursed Villa then. I think that was off the fingertips of Emmy. To see the replay again. I was going to say West Ham haven't been great, so you'd feel that they would take a point, but then nothing. Again, it's just a long ball forward. Benrahma takes it in his stride, goes central, has a shot, and it gets tipped over by Emmy. Very dangerous whipping shot. Just down the middle of the goal. Corner comes in. Emmy punches. Paqueta battling. Paqueta's shot is blocked. West Ham still keep the ball. Benrahma going all the way back to halfway line. Yeah, they've had lots of corners. And to be fair to West Ham, I think almost every corner has been at least a little bit threatening. Benrahma. Dancing with Cash. Ball is terrible. And West Ham get a throw out of it at the very least. Paqueta is Brazilian. Bruno Fernandes. It's Brazilian Bruno, but not as good. He hits the deck and always whining. Yeah. Oh, lovely from Paqueta. Very nearly into... oh, dear Christ. What is that from Cash? This is a Matty Cash disaster class. What am I seeing? Cash just slips over as he tries to clear the ball and he just gives it away in the penalty box. What in the fuck am I watching? Nah, seriously, what was I watching then? Professional footballer? This has to be one of the worst games of Cash I've seen. And the camera's even panning on him now. He's just had an absolute nightmare. And if West Ham, they score from this corner, you got to pin it on Cash. It's just a mistake out of nowhere. And he's already been struggling. He keeps leaving his man at the back post to be free. Corner kick comes in. Header away. It's a poor corner, to be fair. I am a curse, I gotta say. Because I say one thing, and then the opposite happens. I say West Ham haven't been great, and they nearly score. I say West Ham's corners have been pretty good, and that was utter shit and doesn't beat the first man. So, I'm just going to say Villa are terrible and we'll lose the game. See how it goes. You never know. Long ball played forward, and it's going to harmlessly go out of play for a Villa goal kick. Finally, we get some respite here. Pring on the subs. My God, please, Duran. Please, Duran. All I'm asking for. See, I got a pillow now. Guys, if you didn't notice, I did buy a new chair. I got like a pillow now, so when Villa depress me, I can just lie back on it and then forget. Emmy, oh my God. Villa playing out from the back. To be fair, that's a good pick out for Martinez. But that could have gone horribly wrong. Well, it actually has, because we've lost it with Buendia. Is Declan Rice. Tackle, that is! It's very good. Villa could be on the break. Declan Rice had his pocket picked. It's Bailey. Into Buendia. He's pulled over by Rice, surely. Referee doesn't think so. Buendia gets back up. Still Villa. Here's Bailey. In the box. Left-footed. Scoops. What the fuck is that, Leon? Leon! What is that? See? Leon Bailey, bro. Leon Bailey. What was that? Was he trying to... That wasn't a shot, was it? Please, please, someone tell me that wasn't a shot on goal. Please tell me that was just a really badly under-hit cross. Please. I need someone to tell me that was an under-hit cross. Now he's West Ham on the break. Ben Rama's shot's deflected off Cash, and that'll be a corner. That's better from Cash, to be fair. That's a good block. My God. I'm still baffled by what I have just seen. That's literally prime Bailey position. Get him on his left. Bend it in the corner. Or he just cuts the... I think he cuts his foot properly, like underneath the ball, so all the height is just not there. I reckon he's just had bad connection with the ball. But there's no excuse. We have to abandon the high lines. What West Ham want us to do. I mean, they are loving long ball. I can't lie. Like, we are playing into their territory a little bit. Corner comes in. That should be a goal kick, surely. Oh no, another corner is given. Souček, not happy. And now we're gone. If this stays, like, West Ham will win this game. West Ham will win this game if this carries on. Rice corner. Okay, now. Cross come into the far post. And Emerson doesn't get enough connection to make it a big problem, but dear Lord. I'm very worried, guys. I am very, very worried. Bailey looked like a player out of confidence. He couldn't make a decision there. He didn't make one. It was like a cross shot that does neither. He wants to do both, but it does neither. Yeah, we are missing Kamara. I gotta say, that is one big miss from this. McGinn and Louise as the pivot. I like McGinn when he's out wide, but the problem is we can't have him. We can't have him out wide right now with Kamara being out and the Canber's on loan. Here's the subs. Oh my God, it's Digne. Oh my God, it's Digne. Oh my God, it's Digne with long ball. It's Luca Digne with long passes for West Ham. Oh my God. I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm actually going to have a heart attack. Digne against long ball. We are finished. Traore on there. You know what? I'm happy with Traore. I'll applaud Traore. But Digne with long ball scares the shit out of me. Oh, okay. This is literally West Ham's game plan is drill it long. And we're bringing on a very slow defender for one of our best players today. This feels like self-sabotage. What is this? What is going on? I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Unless if it's for Cash and Digne's on the wrong side, it's better than Moreno going off. Please. I need something here. I need positivity. Oh my God, it's Moreno. 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 We're actually gonna lose the game. We're actually gonna lose the game. Bailey's off though. But I'm really looking for the positives. Bailey is off. Bailey's off. Traore has the number 9 shirt, which is interesting. Because Ings left, so Traore can come back in and snap the 9 shirt. Which, what you could indicate that Traore's main position is going to be a sub-striker, right? You could use the number on the back of the shirt to kind of guess what his, priority role is going to be in the squad. And considering he's come on for Bailey, that's where he's going to at least be here. He's got a trim, though. I just noticed, actually. Traore's got short hair. Bro has a trim. Long ball forward. Good header away. Is Buendia. Buendia back to Konsa. Konsa to Mings. 64 gone here. Yeah, I'm officially a minute and a half behind, by the way. So if any of you are somehow watching it on time, yeah, that's how you know how far behind I am. Oof, Ollie Watkins flying into Areola there. I love the effort though from Watkins. I'll give him that. Threw everything into that. Long ball forward for West Ham again. It's Cash, and to be fair, Traore is back there defending. Cross comes in. Emmy does well. Emmy does well, and I think he gets hurt in the process. Better trim than you. Thank you. That's fair. I've not even combed my hair today, so it is a nightmare. My hair's just doing my hair things. It's just doing hair things right now. I'm watching this back. So what happens here with Souček? Yeah, Souček, you might be there. You might be right there, Mike. I'm not sure what Souček is trying to do there. Not Mark Noble paid us off all those years ago. Yeah, Emmy didn't look happy with that. Yeah, we're all kids here. We're all kids here. What can I say? There's no way he could grow up in England with a name like that. Ain't no way. I'm glad he's French. I'm just gonna say that because if he, as a kid, had school here with the last name of Areola, blood would have been finished. He would have been finished. I'm a bit late. How you doing, Mark? What's good? No worries, man. 66 gone. If you've not seen the game, it's West Ham 1, Villa 1. I'd say, Villa have been the better side, but it's typical Villa of just silly mistakes costing us games, and Bailey being shit. That is best way I can analyse it for you in the quickest manner. Bailey cost us a goal and then provided us nothing. And that's been it. Villa have had chances. Watkins, with his typical, scores a really good header, then misses from 3 yards. Very Villa performance this is, to be fair. Look at Digne. Battled. He's lost the ball, but only momentarily. Buendia. Nice sweep from Buendia, actually. Is Digne. Digne back to Buendia. Intricate, small, triangular passes between Digne, Buendia. Oh, chance. McGinn on the byline. Gets the corner for Villa, surely. Surely. Oh, it's a goal kick. I thought he did enough there, McGinn. The goal kick's given. Ah, yeah, it does actually hit him. They should make a rule that if a team deliberately injures an opposing player, they have to lose a player for the same time period. Imagine the chaos at the bottom of the table as Southampton nick a late dinner against 10 Man United. Yeah, it's still goalless. Man United down to 10. I will have a look at who got the red, by the way, because someone did mention that earlier. Arsenal were 3-0 up before half-time. Casemiro. Interesting. So I'm just seeing West Ham have a chance here. Benrahma, shot save. Benrahma's been man of the match, to be fair. I think since the goal, he's grew into this game a bit more. Apparently Southampton's second half had a lot of the ball and a lot of chances. So you're on about nicking a point. From just looking at the stats that game, they might get all three. I was going to say, I thought it was like a play on words or a pun or something. I could see a potential winner for Southampton that game. Obviously, football doesn't always go the way of the stats, but to have a lot of chances and a lot of the ball against 10 men, you feel that the odds are in their favour to go there and win now. Which would be absolutely huge for a team bottom of the table. Oh, it's a horrible tackle from Paqueta. Ref, the yellow card. That is a horrible challenge from Lucas Paqueta. Why? That's a horrific tackle from Paqueta. It's from behind, but on an angle. Yeah, McGinn is pissed. I'd be the same. Yeah, that's dirty. That's a dirty tackle from him. I don't think he needed to make that at all. The NHL did that once where they suspended a guy for as long as the injury, but it ended up being a career-ending injury, and they let him back in, but no one would take him. Oh, that's rough. See, believe it or not, I actually have some NHL knowledge. Very limited, but I have some. I know like Alexander Ovechkin and chance for Watkins. Traore, that's in. Traore's shot's deflected and just about cleared. Oh yeah, sorry. Back to what I was saying. I also know the at least for a very long time, the New Jersey Devils were utter shit. I know of Boston Bruins. I know a lot of team names. I know a lot of team names in the NHL. Todd Bertuzzi, one of the dirtiest cheap shots of all time, punched the guy in the back of the head away from the play and broke his neck. Holy shit. That's wild. I do... I gotta get... Look, because you're American, right? I gotta get an opinion on the... You know, like how in NHL people can fight, right? And it's part of the sport. What is your opinion on that? Because I find that so weird that you can just have a scrap, like during a game. It's even in NHL, the game. You can actually have a fight, and if you win the fight in NHL, you get like stat boosts. It's so funny. Traore, his pass is intercepted. Oh, it's actually one back. Here's Ramsey. Oh, this player's gone down. Well, we want a penalty for that, and we're crying out for it. It's Buendia who went down, still holding his ankle. And VAR will have a look at that. VAR will have a look at that. Buendia is still down rolling his ankle. Ramsey. That's a pen! I need to see this again. He might have got the ball. From that angle, he might have got the ball. There's actually now been the scrap. Yeah, there's all the players surrounding the referee. Well, they've said decision, no penalty. Well, they've got another thing to look at now because there's a bunch of handbags. Players surrounding Buendia. Buendia is on the floor and he's just being surrounded. Yeah, that's the other angle. Maybe I was just hopeful. The other angle showed a good tackle, I think. He's a right cunt. I'm gonna say this now. I am gonna say this now. Declan Rice, I think he's good. He's not the 150 million that West Ham think he's worth. No way. No way. The most I would pay for Rice is like 80 million. 80 million is a fair price for Declan Rice. It's just the transfer window has just, like, in the last few seasons, has fucked the market. Because he's an 80 million player. He's not more than that. Fighting makes the game safer. You can literally kill someone with a cheap shot in hockey. They fight it out, then move on. Game would be more dangerous without it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I suppose it's like policing it in a weird way. You can get your frustration out. And to be fair in football, imagine getting away with having a fight with Bruno. I'd love to... Honestly, if I was a footballer, I'd love to swing for Bruno Fernandes. I'd absolutely love to swing for Bruno. That'd be so funny. The most punchable face in the Premier League is Bruno Fernandes. Most punchable. It's all fun for Declan Rice when everything went his club's way. Now he would leave to go anyway. Typical, really. Kamara's better than Rice. I think there's actual potential for that. You wouldn't act the way footballers do if hockey could treat you the way they do. Oh, fair enough. I think footballers may take the piss because they know they can get away with it. Because players like Wilfried Zaha, Jack Grealish, and Bruno would get punched in every single week. Oh, West Ham have said that they've always said they won't sell for, for easy over 100 million when that conversation's ever come up. And I've always heard the figure is going to be similar to like what teams would pay for Jude Bellingham, which is ridiculous because I think Bellingham is far better. And look, they say it in the sport, and I think it's very true. English tax is a thing. For some reason, English players are just worth more for no reason. Which is why Grealish was 100 million. Which is why Jude Bellingham is the figure he is. Although he's a phenomenal player, you are paying a lot of money. And some of that goes down to the nationality. But yeah, I do think English tax is 100% a thing. 100%. Oh yeah, so Mike, what NHL team do you support if you do support one? I wonder. Oh, West Ham have got a corner out of nothing. I don't actually fucking believe that. Just a long ball, which Bowen has managed to win a set piece from. I fucking hate this sport sometimes. They just got a corner out of nothing. Oh, Carolina Hurricanes. I remember that. I will remember that. Corner to West Ham. A West Ham player's gone down in the box. I really hate... These West Ham fans are really pissing me off. I know it's what the home crowd always do, but my Christ, they're crying for everything. English players aren't worth more for no reason. Premier rules stipulate you need a certain number of home players, hence the higher price tag. Yeah, I know. I get that. But they're still expensive for foreign teams to buy them as well. So I understand that. But English players going abroad, there's a reason why English players aren't bought. It's because they would pay stupid money for a player they can get from another country for a lot cheaper. Would you rather buy Mason Mount for like 50, 60 million? Or buy, Masoni Mounty from like AS Roma for like 25 million. You get my point, right? That you can get someone just as good from another league, from another nationality who costs you half the price. Yeah, look, I won't buy Mount either. That's the first English player I thought of. I'll buy Jan Bednarek for 50p. I still can't believe that Bednarek owned goal the other week. This player has played for Villa. This is someone that we went out for and scouted. It's one of the worst own goals I've ever seen. Traore dancing. Traore back to him again. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Bailey, but I feel Traore has done more since coming on. Louise back out wide to Traore. He's just very painfully one-footed. Like, that was shit. Okay, I will say that is shit from Traore. He's just so one-footed, it's pain. By the way, the Duran bingo is coming up. Some people said 82. I said 65 as a hope, but I knew that was hopium. If it's actually 82 or 85, I'm going to piss myself. Because I think it's actually going to be the case. And I even said it's going to be 1-1 when it happens. Yeah, well, with Traore on, we might not even bring on Duran. Everyone could lose the bingo. McGinn is upset as he accidentally plays the ball out of touch. Oh! Wait, is that Duran? Wait. I didn't see the play. I saw a Villa sub being prepared. Duran is on. Someone who said 82, you nearly got it. Duran is on for Emi Buendia from Argentina. Come on, Duran. Cash is off as well for Ashley Young, which is fair because Cash has been shit. Traore's been better than Bailey, but needs to gel with these players. I wish Bailey could just use his right foot, please. What he needs to do is just have like a week where he doesn't touch his left foot and see what happens. Like, he's just so one-dimensional because of it. And I hate it because he's phenomenal on his day. He can be the best player. I've seen Traore in some games, like the West Brom away game, where he was by far the best player. He looked like Messi. And there's other games where he's just pitiful because the defender knows what he's going to do. He always tries to cut in on his left foot. We do need some Duran magic, I can't lie. It's Digne. I got to say as well, Digne came on for Moreno. I've seen him do nothing. He's not been exploited, thankfully, for his pace, but he's also not really provided anything either. Cross comes in from the left, from Digne, and it was cleared. See, his crossing is supposed to be his best asset, and I question that sometimes. And then Digne is given a foul away. Again, the pillow, I'm glad I have it. It's also magnetic, which is cool. It comes off. Take me away, Dreamland. Take me away. Duran 30-yarder off the bar. We deserve something. We're going to be 11th regardless. We just cursed for 11th place. So we might as well have fun while we sit in 11th. I do genuinely think we might be 11th for the season. In a weird way, it would be funny. No matter what result we get, we're just forever here. Like, it's just like a flat line. Because we're not going to be caught by Palace just yet. Because if we draw this game, we'll be 8 points above them. But we're just forever going to be chasing Chelsea and Brentford. Brentford did have a shock defeat, but as you can see, it was only their 5th defeat of the season, and we've lost over double. And we could still lose this game. Bowen has beat Digne for pace like I said he could have! Fornells puts it wide. This is why you don't bring on... Oh my god. I need to collect my thoughts. This is why you don't sub on Digne when they play long ball. Oh my god. This is why. This is why. Because that happens. Wow. Oh my god. I'm so clever. Totally didn't take... Okay. Had to be a rocket scientist to understand that slow Digne against fast Bowen with long ball was going to be a problem. Oh, wow. Thankfully, it led to nothing, but we are very lucky because it probably should have been a Fornells goal. West Ham cross. Benrahma. Fucking me! Benrahma should have scored. What is going on? What is going on? Benrahma has a sitter at the back post and puts it wide. Oh, what a block, actually. Was that a block? Was that a block? Oh, Ashley Young! Oh my god, Ashley Young! Ashley Young is the GOAT. No, that Young has stopped to goal. Young has literally stopped to goal there. You know what? I was chatting shit about Ben Rama. It's a Young block that deflected it wide. Holy shit. And now another dangerous ball in, which Mings gets there first. Villa, please. Thank you, Mings. Mings has gone down injured. I don't care if that's true or not. But we just need to have a mental reset. Because what is going on? Cornet looks like he's going to come on for West Ham as well. Fuck me. Chambers is coming on. What? Alright, what? Okay, the West Ham sub's going to go first. Huh? Yeah, Mike, what the fuck is that about? Watkins is off. Chambers on. Is that Duran Traore up front with Chambers in the middle with Louise, McGinn out wide, and Ramsey out wide the other side, right? So it'll be, yeah, Duran Traore together, McGinn out wide, and the pivot is now Chambers Louise. It's not, I wouldn't say it's playing for the draw, but I mean, well, you could argue with Watkins, you know, someone who scored goals, someone who has 6 goals in 7, has just been hooked off. You could possibly say that. Villa hammer it long now. That's actually a good pick out. It's Traore, right? Sorry, Duran even. I thought it was Traore. It's Duran. Duran was just a lot further out wide than I thought he'd be. That should be a foul. Ref. Not given. Conser heads it. Oh my god, this is just such a bad game. This game is just shit. This is just shit. I don't mind reshuffles. I don't mind reshuffles. But what is this? What am I watching? It's just a complete mess everywhere. How many players have gone out of position in one form or another? It's so wild. We got 4 minutes to hang on, and I'm just I say hang on. We should actually be going for this, but it doesn't feel like we're doing that. It's McGinn up top with Duran on defense. What? What? That makes no sense. See, people think we're doing a 4-2-3-1, but it's not a 4-2-3-1. It was a flat 4-4-2 for most of this game. And a lot of people or a lot of teams keep predicting that, and it's never true. Surely McGinn is out wide. No, because then we have Chambers. We got Chambers, Louise, McGinn. So one of them is not in the middle, and that will probably be McGinn. All right, I will get to properly see. We have a goal kick. Well, free kick. 87 gone. West Ham 1. Villa 1. Martinez drills it long. Flick header on. Villa get it back with McGinn. McGinn out wide to Traore. Traore against Rice. Traore dancing in the box. Has an overlap with Young. Finds Young. Young right-footed cross. Actually a really good ball as well. West Ham wanted a foul. Not given. Villa still have it. Louise. Scoops the ball back towards the middle. Conser. Nice turn from Concert. Cash. Now it's Duran. Villa just trying to tease their way through. Oh, lovely. Traore on the right. Ball in the box. Scramble! Shots deflected. Villa get a corner. Come on! You just felt for just a split second Duran could have put it in the corner then. Something positive. Something positive from Villa. It's only our second corner of the... West Ham have had 12, we've had 2. And we don't really score from corners. This isn't... 89 gone. West Ham are still level with Villa. That Watkins header in the first half cancelled out by Ben Rama penalty shortly after. And now we have a corner here with Douglas Luiz. In front of the away fans. Luiz corner. Oh! Shot is saved. Well, that was drilled at Areola. That was a huge chance to make it 2-1. Oh, Duran. Duran pretty much broke Areola's wrist. He just hammers it straight at him. How has he not scored? How has he not scored? Chambers. That's the most Chambers thing I've seen today. Literally runs into a claret and blue barricade. Here come West Ham on the break. That's shite from West Ham. That's so pissed from West Ham. Mings has come away with it. And Mings on a run. Go on, Tyrone. Go on, Ty. He just shifts it to the left. Yeah, he's not going to go on like a solo run as much as I'd love him to. 6 minutes of additional time. Here is Traore. Dancing with the ball. Goes back to Ashley Young. He's right-footed, as we know. He could put an in-swinger. Scoops it instead to John McGinn. McGinn getting his arse in the way. Finds a pass to Traore in the box. Traore! Oh, fuck off. Gets caught under his own feet, man. Seriously? Seriously. Long ball forward. Konza heads away. And Ashley Young goes all the way back to Emi Martinez. We're very toothless. There are 5 minutes of additional time to go. Well, at least on my screen, like I said, I'm a minute or so behind. A load of shite, man. I need to see that Duran chance again at the back post. Young hammers it long again. The long ball actually has been kind of effective, I can't lie. It's what West Ham have been using all game, and we've decided to just do Uno reverse. And it's actually been quite effective. Oh, we've lost it here, though. Ben Rama. He goes long. Oh, no. West Ham are in the clear. West Ham are in the clear. Big save, Emi! Big save from Emi Martinez. What a save. Cornet should score. Cornet has to score. Villa caught on the halfway line as the ball goes long. That's a huge save from Emi. I mean, I've heard the commentator said he might be offside anyway. Yeah, he would have been. But that's a big save from Emi. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't have counted because Cornet would have been offside. But he was one-on-one with Martinez. And that's a really strong save to make. Okay, now we're watching the Duran miss. Flicked on by Konza. Oh, Christ. It must have been Streamlag because I thought he hammered it at the keeper, but apparently it was a miss it. So it might have been like a little bit of Streamlag, but he looked like he hammered it into the fists of Areola, but he didn't. He just scuffed it. Yeah, Martinez masterclass there. I mean, it wouldn't. It's a shame it wouldn't have counted, but yeah. It does kind of hurt me that the only team to have scored a goal at home on all my overlays right now is the team that we're playing. How fun. How fun, eh? West Ham level with us. Another long ball towards Cornet. Won by Mings. Played back to Martinez. Man United have drawn with Southampton at home. With 10 men, you cut them some slack because of 10 men, but that's still a pretty dismal performance. Good for Southampton. And then we're level. Chelsea. Yeah, man. How have we not won this game? Yeah, he looked like he hammered it. I was really confused when I saw the replay. I thought he hammered it straight at Areola, but he just like seemingly scuffed it. I don't know. The connection of it looks like terrible. Good ball. Chance for West Ham. Benrahma, early ball. Dodgy punch from Martinez. That's a foul. That's a free kick. Chambers fouled. Fabio Vieira just tripped over his feet with no Fulham player near him. And it's given us an Arsenal free kick. Oh dear. Apparently there's been a whistle in the crowd the whole match causing chaos and haven't been able to stop it. Oh Christ. Welcome to the Premier League. What a shit show. I've just heard the whistle shine. Yeah, the West Ham ground is emptying at a very fast rate. And it says it's finished on my screen, so I'm gonna just say it's finished now. Yeah. Unless anything significant happens, what a load of shite. Big chances to win the game, which we didn't take. And it's just classic Villa, innit, really? It's classic Villa in the fact that we make a mistake and we don't win. And we should have. We had a big chance with Watkins, a big chance with Duran, and we've only took a point. Penalty was dodgy. And yeah, that's probably what I'm just going to say on TikTok, to be honest, as well. Just something like that. Lots of 5 out of 10s, though. 5s and lower. Cash was shit. Abysmal game from Cash, probably one of the worst. Konsa was okay. Ramsey and Bailey I worry for. Bailey specifically. Bailey was utter shite today. And I've just seen the full-time whistle. Bailey was piss poor today. Watkins scoring again is a positive. Villa just condemned to finish 11th, it seems. Traore came on and did something. Didn't do a lot though. He's very one-dimensional. I've always said that about Traore. He's just so painfully one-footed. It hurts. West Ham caused this pretty much no issue, but they still scored a penalty. Benrahma was good. Probably, well, he could have scored. It was a great block from Ashley Young. I will say that Young made a goal-saving block towards the end of the game. But it is classic Villa, really. I will briefly say, guys, if you haven't already, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It does help support me. If you're a Villa fan or just a fan of anyone, just a fan of football or whatever, maybe you just come here to laugh at me. Either way, I would very much appreciate the support on the channel. I'm just going to quickly look at our next few fixtures. I think we've got, so we got Bournemouth at home next week. I actually might be out for that. I'll update my community tab and I'll update my Discord. I may not be live for that game. I think I have something planned actually, which is really horrific timing. So I will keep everyone updated on that. And you would imagine we would win, but it's fucking Villa. So I'll just leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Peace out, up the Villa. Have a nice end of the weekend.